Hello, you all. Welcome. This is going to be the first, and I hope many, of a new series that I am going to call Orchid Consumer Reports, where I'm going to review not buyers, but retail, even unboxings, updating quality, customer service, price, and giving a thumbs up or down at the end of the day, whether or not it gets my approval. And I will consider all those factors and more as they come to my mind. So, I hope you enjoy it. And if you do, press the like button. Let's get started. And like the title says, we are reviewing Florida Suncoast. Florida Suncoast is based out of Miami City, Florida. I assume there is a long history. If I am aware, or if there is, I don't know it, and I'm not going to say it, even if I do know it. But, in my opinion, Florida Suncoast Orchids has a combination of healthy and rare unique, meaning they have crosses that are either their own or they're hard to find. And so they're very well appreciated in the orchid world. And furthermore, they are a boutique. I have not been able to get a visit. So I think really the only way is if you have a special relationship with Jim or Florida Suncoast, or if you catch them at a show. They have open houses periodically, but not like the others. So, like I said, they're a boutique law firm, boutique orchid nursery. They're not open to the public, and there is no mail order on the website. And when I first became known of them, it was through Natasha, because she was always there.
So YouTube, time to get up and go on a road trip. A very special place. Here it is for you. Enjoy. Hello YouTube. So this is a little surprise I was talking about. I am at the very, very special place and we're gonna have a great time. So we are at, and that's the surprise I was talking about. We are in the most wonderful nursery that exists, if you can guess. Look at this. It's a treat. We are at Florida Suncoast Orchids, and I am just so excited. We're just gonna go around with you and see their treasures. Jim Roberts and his amazing girls. Jim, say hi. There he is. Okay, look at this. Famous Florida stars. Now, before you even ask, I will tell you, they sell their stuff on Facebook, or if I'll show you something that you like, you can Facebook them and they will give you information on it. Just look at this encyclia, one of the Jim's famous subjects or encyclias.
Spectacular.
So
the fragrance is incredible.
So this is, say again?
Roofly Profuse, R-U-F-L-Y, Roofly.
Roofly.
Yeah, because it's hybrid between Rufa and Profusa.
So it's a Roofly.
Yes, Roofly Profuse.
Okay.
It has an AQ from the American Orchid Society too, and 4 AMs.
And there goes Jim, and I'd say it's the most gorgeous orchid.
It's nice.
He goes AM.
How about the fragrance on this one?
Oh, look at her.
Spectacular fragrance. Lots and lots of flowers. Again, another primary hybrid.
So what is this?
Straight encyclia. And,
Straight encyclia.
yeah, encyclia cordillera and rufa.
It's a straight encyclia.
Yeah.
So nowadays it's important to know. Yeah, so
Changing them all the time.
yeah, well, you know those encyclias. Yeah, so Jim is giving us a tour. It's incredible, guys. So like I said, if you see something that you like, message them on Facebook. Look at that. Oh my God.
This is one that comes from Mexico. This is a species called Sidelii.
Sidelii.
Yeah. And it's fairly rare. I wouldn't say terribly rare, but very uncommon.
It's very light.
It is.
Like the
Yes.
leaves are not as dark and the bulbs. And you know, Jim, I'm not AM, so you know me. If I like it, it's a beautiful
That's right.
white flower. What is this?
That is called Laelia purpurata.
Uh-huh.
Comes from Brazil.
That's Laelia. Like, I just never seen them in clumps like that.
Yes, this
That's
is
crazy.
rather a large plant. We're going to divide it. It's got lots of pseudobulbs in there.
So,
but
if
it's
you
got no
guys
flowers.
like it, they're gonna
We'll be
divide
listing
it.
it shortly. We'll
They will
divide
be
it.
listing it shortly. Look at her.
Just divisions, not the whole plant.
Well, if they want it,
Yeah.
we'll give them a good deal, right?
See here, what else? Oh, this is one of my favorite hybrids here. It's got Louise Fuchs in it. And it's
Isn't it?
hybridized with this one is actually Victor Elliott. There's also the one called Aaron Courtney.
Yeah, that's what I. But Aaron Courtney is more
Candy.
Cattleya kind of. More petals are more.
These get to be large.
Cool.
plants.
Yeah, they need baskets like
Lots of
that.
room. Lots of
Fortunately, I cannot make a pottery of that size. Beautiful.
room. Smell the fragrance on this one.
Is that not right
Full
now?
Cattleya.
It's Valkyriana of
It
some
is half
kind.
Walkeriana. It's called Walkeriana by Intermedia.
Intermedia. Gorgeousness.
I just got the clones back for that, so those will be available in a couple of years.
Okay.
Very compact plant, blooms 3 times a year.
Mark your. Ooh. Yum. And what's her name?
Debbie Wilson.
Debbie. I
Very
like
fancy.
when plants are named with the normal names. Those, I cannot do the Xing Cheng Hua. Those are not easy for me.
Chinese not so, okay.
Well, there's so many
There are.
letters. You kind of put them in your mouth and you spit them out. That's how it goes. Yeah, so. Okay. I really like these guys.
There it is. That's the one I was trying to show you. That's
See? What are we called?
Mayaca stars.
The stars. You have them on for sale
Yes,
on
we do.
Facebook?
Yep.
The flowers are so tiny.
It's a hybrid between
Now,
Brassivola
Dosa-
cordata, which is
Cordata,
that's the old name for Cibulifolia, and then Regina. And Regina is this guy right back over here.
Regina is the guy?
Yeah, well,
Well. See, I told you that was straight and sickly, and now we have Regina the guy. Gotta know.
different ones here.
Yeah, just the different ones here, he says. Yeah, nothing special, you know. Look at that stuff. I wish we had sun. This is Bro Princess.
Well, no, that's the hybrid that I made with it. That one is actually Dick Pippin.
Dick Pippin.
He is the president of Naples. This one is a
Ooh.
very nice species, Brassavola.
And it has a blue ribbon there.
Yeah, that
It's
was
a
from a while. That was from
fancy-
last year when we had a show last year.
She's a show girl. It's a girl or a
Yes,
boy?
this is girl.
It's a girl, okay.
Beautiful.
That is a chandelier. Unbelievable.
Nice.
Gorgeous. And this, what is this called, Jim?
That's Brassavola perenniae.
Perenniae. Really nice. Kind of almost, the flowers remind me of the nobilis. I don't know, you know, those, the Parisiae, I think it's blooming now.
yeah,
They
okay.
kind
I
of
see where you
have
see that.
something.
I see
Yeah.
where you see that.
Yeah. I remember the names for a week, then I forget them. That's
Why
what's
we write them
blooming
down
now.
on tags.
No, this is gorgeous.
That also has a spectacular fragrance at night.
It has a spectacular presence.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't get to. Oh, this is the Squidwards, I call them.
Stanhopea.
Yeah.
Grandiflora.
They are so weird, but so cool, and they're so fragrant.
They are just amazingly fragrant, but only last for a day or two.
Oh my God! We just on the subject of Suncoast, I made a special pot for them.
Oh.
I made it like a plate, but I made holes like this all over the bottom.
They need that.
And I bought one because Vicky brought one for the Sarasota show. Cool. And this is these one. Oh my God.
We're just taking down here.
Well, this man, how tall are you?
I'm 6 feet.
6
4.
feet. Oh my God.
So this is easily 9 feet. So we've got 1, 2, 3,
Jesus.
4, 5, 6, 7 spikes coming on this one.
And you know, not only look at the foliage, it's just like a perfection. What is it called?
This is Tamiami Blues, my hybrid.
And the roots, you trim them like
No, I don't.
they
grow
look
that way.
perfect.
Thank you.
Wow.
There she is.
And it's a girl. It's like a hula skirt.
Yeah. Suncoast Pink Passion. It's a Schomburgkia hybrid of Albo Purpurea and Laurie Ann, which is a very nice fragrant cattleya, compact. So it doesn't get too big, but it produces a lot of flowers, and we have still seedlings of those available in places.
Once a year, twice a year?
This blooms twice a year very easily.
Cool. And it's a smaller, so
Right.
that's what many people are looking for. I'm so glad that you are the one who says all the names. You have no clue.
This one is called Hot Lava Stars. It's a
Lava.
Hot Lava Stars variety magma. This is a
What is this?
that one is Hilo Stars. That's
Hilo
also an
Stars.
encyclia hybrid.
Beautiful. Well, with the encyclias, what you get is a long-lasting and lots of blooms, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Far past anything, but
Whatever.
it's a Schomburgkia hybrid with Bob Betts. It's a beautiful called Peter von Scholl.
Beautiful Peter.
Yep.
I don't know what you say about going down. It looks just so good to me. A little tour with the man. I spotted this girl from far away. This is one of those you see on the magazine cover. Look at her. Look at that pot. Total, complete, and absolutely total gorgeousness. Okay, let's go and see what else we can find. And as you can see, there's lots to find in here. The place is loaded. I have this one. I know it's about to start blooming. I do not see the well, there is a tag. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Martin Wolf and Orontica. Okay. Very nice. She blooms like twice a year in mine. And here is more. Look at these explosions, the fireworks. 1 and 2, and the plant itself is magnificent. This is that rojo. Friends, the YouTubers. So today I came to a very special place, one of my favorite places, to do a little preview on tomorrow's event. And that's Florida Suncoast Orchids at Mayaca. They will have a sale tomorrow, Saturday. A very short one, just one day. And you can come and get stuff that normally is not easy to find because they are only open to the public at their open house times, so, or the shows if you can catch them, but show season is over. So let's go take a look what they got. And look at her, just looking. Oh, and she's fragrant. Jim is somewhere running around. He is the one of the best. This is Martin Wolf, it says on the tag. They're still and Schomburgkia cross. So pretty much when you get here, you maybe want to bring a box with you if you look at their picking. So why do I like this business this much? First of all, they're my local people, Florida people. It's all produced, raised, and created here in Florida. So for those who live in Florida, the plants will not have any problems with changing the climate versus if you buy them from somewhere else, you know. And then the product that they have is pretty unique. And look at this girl. This is a sample, but here are the babies, and some of these will be seedlings. That's Rosa something right there, and some of these are clones. It all depends. Jim is very easy to talk to. He is one of the best people to explain stuff to you in the scientific, easy language, not the one that you just want to feel like you know nothing in the world. Look through this, we can go and check what special do they have blooming in the greenhouse. Ooh, look at this girl. This girl is stunning. Let me find another background for her. Isn't she? Lovely color. Yeah, there he comes. Burincana. It's gorgeous, this color. Look at it.
Get that back.
There he is.
We're going to show you the inside of the greenhouse. This is a sneak peek. It's going to be closed tomorrow, so this is...
Yeah, this is for you to look and wish you had that. Ooh, that one, for example. Holy...
This is called Suncoast Heliodor.
Jesus.
It's a Schomburgkia hybrid, and the flowers are a full 6.5, almost 7 inches across.
Heliodor is a
1, 2,
great
3, 4,
name.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Holy.
12, 13 spikes of flowers on it. It's not a windowsill orchid.
I don't care. I'll make a window for it. Listen, but will you ever have them for sale, or what's the plan with this
it
one?
is the only plant that there is, and I'm thinking about cloning it.
You should think, like, do it.
Like, do it? Okay.
Yes. I mean,
don't think, just do.
I'm telling you, this, and is it?
It's spectacular. Yes. And since it's yellow, it is one of my favorite colors, so I love it.
The coolest. Heliodor, and I love it's representing, it's like this massive, like,
Sunburst.
Rome
Yes.
man. Heliodor. Okay. Say again?
Montebello Pink Bunny.
Wow.
And I did not name it. So this is something from someone out in California from many
really
years ago.
cool.
Another very large Schomburgkia
A
hybrid.
little bit. Is it?
No.
Is it fragrant or?
Only slightly, but nicely.
Very, very, very. Even though I'm not pink, but the slip is cool. Okay.
A Bretonia. I'll show you a really big one.
Ooh, look at it.
But this is called Bretonia Cayman, and
I have a
beautiful
Alba
hybrid.
one I just got from Bretren's, the baby.
oh, really?
Yeah, it's this big.
Okay.
They're hoping. Mr. Hamilton said we're hoping for Alba, but we'll see.
Smell the fragrance on that.
Yum.
Midnight Magenta. That's an Encyclia hybrid, actually.
Beautiful.
Yep, that's it. It's
I
a
need
seedling, it's
one.
not a
I
clone.
just like this one. I need one. You're not thinking about cloning this one. You're cloning this one. That's your baby.
So I got this many years ago.
Yeah.
And Claude and I were looking at it. It was tagged as Perini or Perini, as some people pronounce it. But it
Jesus.
might be tuberculata. But it's got
I agree. It might be.
it's got a few flowers on it.
You know, I usually agree with this guy. If you have doubts and you need, just ask me.
We'll see. Well, take a walk along the back wall. And,
These are
they look
nice.
pretty darn good here.
Yeah.
Got these all from H&R a few years ago.
These are cool and tall.
They're huge.
It's almost as tall as you.
These are first bloom seedlings, if you can believe it.
Holy gee.
Yeah, they really are exquisite.
They are.
But
It's really strange
then we've
seeing you
got
next
this.
to Dendrobium.
I know, right? Then we've got our
That's
Schomburgkia hybrids up here as well. And the fragrance on this girl is just another thing to have.
The color on
Beautiful.
this
And the
girl, that
color,
lip
yeah, I
is
know, right?
just boom.
Here's another one here.
Oh, I like this wall, how you made it here.
Yes.
The light hits it so nice, and they really, really showing here.
And it's responding well. Their Schomburgkias are all coming out.
And
No, it's
look
a
at
monster
these,
plant. It's just
yeah,
huge.
and it's a perfection monster.
Yeah,
Look at
everybody
these
that's seen it
leaves.
has said it's the best one, but I can't get it in for judging, and that's okay. I know it's a good one.
That's
It's
so
been a
funny.
wonderful, wonderful orchid in my
It
collection.
started on some
Yeah, piece
wood.
of wood, and I think I had like 4 pieces. Fragrance on this is just exquisite.
And this is the Louis Fuchs.
It is.
Okay, your version.
Yes.
Why? How is it your version? You
Well, they were all
reproduce?
seedlings from
Okay.
Claude, and that's where I got it.
But that one is pretending to be a Vanda.
Right?
And I wanted those plants. And the only way to get them, I found, was on eBay. And I did. And then they're on Facebook. They have a Facebook group. So that's the history. They are very hard to get, but they're around. And sometimes the flat can be their exclusivity and also the price. Because when you're paying for something that's hard to get and it's small batch, it usually costs more money. So I'm going to go around and show you some things, and I'm going to make a judgment. Okay, good and bad. So of course I have a lot of yellow, and you can see how healthy. These are after a year. Here's another one. There's a flagellaris, new growths. It did bloom. The plants are healthy. There's no debating that. That is a Florida Suncoast. That's a Florida Suncoast. This, you can see, grows, roots. Is there any negatives? Well, let me start by saying, again, as I said, as sampled by this full raft, this full basket of Encyclia placata, Even this full basket of Encyclia. It is a cross, Garciana cross. Regardless, here's another Encyclia that is a species and it's putting up a growth. This is the growth from last year. It is Edithiana. So there's no denying the healthiness of the plant, the ability to regenerate after the winter, mounted or potted. Either way, they are big, healthy plants. Now, these plants are not cheap for the faint of heart. This, for example, is $200 on up, but for in North Miami, that can be divided into 4 pieces. You see what I'm trying to say. And for more examples of Florida Suncoast, which is what we're talking about, here is a couple. Here's Encyclia Stretch. Here is Encyclia Meteoroid, which is a species. And you can see that it has been repotted. And there's a growth. And all the growths are matured. My stretch is still alive, although it is kind of not really doing much. Here's another Florida Suncoast plant right here. I don't know where the tag is, but I know it is a Florida Suncoast plant because they have these tags here that they're virus tags. Yeah, virus negative tag. And this is a new growth that is maturing. Here's another Florida Suncoast, a couple of them. There's an Encyclia cross. This is a Tampensis. Here is another that you can see. Here's another that is a species of Encyclia that is still alive but has yet to put up growth. And here is more Lorraine Smith, and on and on and on. I have many really good examples. Most of them have been repotted, and you can just see the growths. There's 4 new growths on that one. Here is another one. This is Gimme Sugar, Vriasara, Sugita Spots times Lelia Sincarana, maybe. But you can see there's a growth that it came with, and here's another really nice growth. And you can see the roots. And here's another one right next to it, Lelia Flinginiana times Jiminy Cricket. This one needs a repot, but in spite of that, there's a nice growth. Another example, another Guttata times Cordata. There's a new growth. And again, and on and on and on. So, here's another, Mark Jones. And you can see there's another growth. So I have a lot of examples on which to judge. And this is the final one. K-Ray Suncoast. There is the cross. And you can see it does look a little bad, but there are green parts here. And if you look closely, I know I saw a new growth coming. And it escapes me now, but there is One of these is putting up a new growth, and I thought that this was dead. So, I can honestly say that the plants, whether you buy them seedling size, a full pot, a raft, a basket, 2-inch pot, I think you get your money's worth. In the long run, the majority of them come virus tested, and they are very healthy plants that are most often root bound when you get them. It can be worth it to buy a big bloom-sized specimen just to guarantee that what you are buying can either be divided or split, or guaranteed to be a blooming sized plant. And therein lies the dilemma, whether or not the money is worth it for you. And that is generally the debate point amongst orchid people, whether or not the price is justified in the end. And I would say another thing is also because it is Florida, and Florida Suncoast as a policy across the board, their shipping is fairly high. It is. And they don't use heat packs, but they do ship you around, and it is at your own risk. But, like I said, because they have so many desirable, spotted, fragrant Versavalas. I'm not into the Vandas, but they do have a large selection of Vandas. Encyclias, crosses. There's something for everyone. Bifoliates. It's hard to resist. So there will always be a sheen to Florida Suncoast. It's exclusive, it's expensive, but it has a cult following who will pay those prices, who will wait. And they're not the only one. There are several. But are they worth it in the end? To me, they are. If you can handle what may be perceived as poor customer service, because frankly they really don't care, because they know you want the plant in the end, and they can do whatever and you'll still want it in the end. And that's a good position to be for the owner, for the company, employees. They should know they have security, but it's not for everyone. But all you need are a few, and they do have that few. So, since I am among the few, it is well worth it. If you can get past all of the idiosyncrasies and policies that they stick to, tried and true. So, I think I've proven my point. Anyway, y'all, this ends my review, and I will give them a B+. And the only thing lacking is their response to concerns and complaints and just general questions. But I still will shop and will still recommend B+ for Florida Suncoast, Orchids, Miaka City. Thanks for watching.